Welcome to the training session, Introduction to GrantSolutions for Grantees. This session is the first in a series designed to assist and educate the growing grantee community associated with GrantSolutions. During this tutorial, students may pause, advance, or rewind the training session at any time. The topics covered during this training are a general overview of GrantSolutions, instructions for obtaining and managing a user account, and screen navigation. Let's begin with an overview of GrantSolutions. GrantSolutions is a comprehensive interactive grants management system which includes multiple modules. As the graphic illustrates, the grantee module is a key component within the design of this business processing system. The grantee module allows grantees involvement in key stages of the grant process, including application submission, revision request, and official correspondence tracking. Now let's discuss account management with GrantSolutions. When a new applicant or grantee visits GrantSolutions at www.grantsolutions.gov, they are directed to the homepage, which contains a wealth of information on the Grant Center of Excellence, or COE. The COE is a consortium of federal partner agencies. A valuable link for new users is the Getting Started page. This page provides detailed instructions for obtaining a new user account in GrantSolutions. Whether you are a new user or are requesting changes to an existing account, the Grantee User Account form must be completed and submitted. To obtain this form, scroll to the bottom of the home screen and select the Getting Started link. The Getting Started screen displays. Scroll to the bottom of the page and under the Grantee User heading, click the link Grantee User Account Request Form. Upon downloading the Grantee Request Form, the user must fill in the information and ensure all signatures are made. Account requests must be made by the prospective user's authorized organization official. If you are not sure what roles to request, please contact the Program or Grants Office. The GrantSolutions Help Desk cannot create and assign accounts without the submitted request form. Once the form has been completed and signed, it can be scanned and emailed to help@grantsolutions.gov or sent to your appropriate authorized official. Once your account is created, you will receive 2 automated confirmation emails from GrantSolutions. These emails provide a link to the GrantSolutions login page. The first email announces your new GrantSolutions user account and contains your username. The second email contains the temporary password. The first time you log in to GrantSolutions, you are prompted to change your password for security purposes. After changing your password, you are returned to the login screen to re-enter your username and password. The GrantSolutions login page contains useful information in the center of the screen, including scheduled downtimes, new upgrades, and other important information. This screen further identifies internet browsers that work best with GrantSolutions. Once a new user has an ID and password, they can log into the system. It is highly recommended to add grantsolutions.gov to the browser favorites and store account information in a secure location. If an incorrect username and password combination is entered, the system generates a login error. Upon 3 unsuccessful attempts, the account is locked for 2 hours. If the user needs to access their locked account, they may either call the help desk for assistance or reset their own password, thus unlocking the account. To reset your own password, click the Reset Password Unlock Account link. The Retrieve Your Password screen displays. Enter your username and email address and click the Get Password button. A confirmation screen displays. Close the confirmation screen and check your email for the new temporary password. If you forget your username, you will need to contact the GrantSolutions Help Desk for assistance. After logging into the system, the next step is to explore GrantSolutions navigation. When a user first logs into GrantSolutions, the My Grants list displays. My Grants list is a central repository of the grantees awarded grants. Grant information can be viewed and post-award actions can be taken from this screen. By default, My Grants list displays all current or active grants. As illustrated by the menu bar at the top of the page, the grantee selection screen consists of 6 major links. These links are Account Management, Funding Opportunity, Applications, Grants, Reports, and Help Support. This training session provides a brief introduction to each of these menus and respective sub-menus. Future training sessions will introduce the user to more detailed grant tasks relevant to these links. The first option is the Account Management link, which includes Update Profile, Change Password, Notification Preferences, and CCR Validation. Upon selecting Update Profile, the user is directed to the Profile Update screen. The Update Profile page contains the user's contact information. If the user's contact information changes, they need only update this page. The email address is especially important since notifications in GrantSolutions are sent via email. Select the Change Password submenu. The Change Password screen displays. A user may change their password directly from this screen. Please note that when changing a password, it must comply with the password policy. From the password screen, click the Notification Preferences link. The Notification Preferences page allows a user to determine the types of notifications they receive. Users can turn on or off email messaging for the different categories. It is recommended that the user enable most notification preferences in the beginning. Once they are more accustomed to GrantSolutions, they can turn off desired notifications. From the Account Management menu, click CCR Validation. The CCR validation screen displays. In most instances, a new grant application and/or post-award amendment will require a current validated registration with the Central Contractor Registry or CCR. This screen allows the user to determine if their organization is current with the CCR database. Before a grant can be awarded, an organization must also have a Dun & Bradstreet number. It is advised that you do this before registering or applying for a grant through GrantSolutions, as it will avoid issues or delays. The next main menu link is Funding Opportunity. This link directs the user to all public opportunities or announcements which are posted in GrantSolutions. Click Funding Opportunity. The Competing Announcements Application Kit screen displays. By selecting any announcement title, the user is directed to the formal announcement page. In this example, the announcement title Sudan Assistance Program 2012 is selected. Upon opening the announcement page, the user can review all instructions. Should the grantee have an existing account and have authorization, they can apply directly through GrantSolutions. After returning to the Competing Announcements Application Kit screen, the user may apply for a funding opportunity by selecting the Apply link. The GrantSolutions Application Control List displays. The Application Control List is one of the most important management pages for the grantee or applicant. One can view the checklist as their main file cabinet for new applications. There is a similar screen for amendments. As this is an important screen, future training sessions will focus on the application kit as well as the application process. The next main menu link is Applications. By selecting this link, the grantee is directed to a list of all their existing applications. The My Applications list summarizes all active applications based on status and type. GrantSolutions allows the user easy access to open, edit, and review applications which have been created from the Funding Opportunities page. As this page is an integral component of the application process, it will be more fully reviewed in the pre-award training. From the My Applications list screen, the user can access the Grants link from the main menu. The Grants link provides two submenus including the My Grants list and Pending Grants. The next main menu link is Reports. Submenus include Federal Financial Report, Financial Status Report, and FPAR. These report categories and contents will vary depending on program policy and requirements. In this example, the Financial Status Report, or FSR list screen, provides a status summary on all required forms. Depending on program implementation, this can be a valuable resource tool for managing report requirements for the specific grantee. The final main menu option is the Help Support link. This link provides access to a wealth of support information including training resources and help desk support. In addition to user guides and training demonstrations, the Help page includes important information on updated releases and versions of GrantSolutions. This concludes an introduction to GrantSolutions for grantees. New and existing grantees are encouraged to review all the training sessions in the Grantee series to further aid them in relevant tasks.